Hello. I can click my mute button properly, I promise. I definitely did do that. Definitely didn't click it like 3 times because my mouse hates me. It's fine. Hello. Hello. Um, it's vintage story time. That's all I have to say. I kinda did want to stream now. I wanted to stream like 2 hours ago. But I have a schedule and I'm sticking with it. So this looks different than last time we played this because I did play 2 hours ago, and I only did a little bit. For example, I put a door in the thing, and then I did the floors. So now there's floors, and then I made a bunch more refractory bricks. So now there's floors, and I decided we need a maintenance hatch so that I can stand here and add more sails to the windmill without having to clamber up the outside. And then I figured, this place needs a roof. So that's what we're working on today. We're putting a roof on this. Probably a round one, which is going to be annoying. And also gonna require finishing the gosh darn walls. So I'm gonna need to go cut down a tree. So that's what we're starting with. I also need to finish delaking the floor, but that's a future little problem. Current little problem, find another large tree in the forest to cut down. I also thought about what material to use for the roof, and I'm thinking about those walnut logs we got when we went looking for large trees, because they make like a very gray brown, and I think that would be a nice contrast. And also I looked at images of windmills, and they often have dark roofs, so I feel like that would be nice. Other thought I had was, some shingles, but I want the type of shingles that I can't make yet because my beehive kiln isn't finished, so shingles will have to wait. So I guess we'll do wooden shingles, because that's what the wooden roof basically is. It's wooden shingles. Alright, large trees. Show yourselves. So that I may cut you down to turn you into a windmill. Okay. Pine tree, pine tree, pine tree, more pine tree, and surprisingly more pine tree. By surprisingly mean not surprising at all, really, because of the whole forest being mostly pine trees. Yep, them sleeves. Very bad for being able to see the tree. There's the tree. Ooh. Lines. Don't mind if I do. Or do mind if I do. Don't really care, you're a tree. You're getting cut down. Did forget the shears again. It's fine. want to cut down all the leaves. I just want the tree so I can finish my windmill. Not very sustainable, I am aware. I will feel bad about it later. Actually, I'm already feeling bad about it, so like... that's just something that has happened now. Actually, I think 15 logs might already be enough. But I don't want to go get even more. So, I'm sorry, tree, you also have to perish. Well, they're really not fans of being a regrowing resource, these trees. I do not like if I cut them down without shaving them completely first. Oh well. I'll just have to be careful with the ones I've planted near my house. And re-establish like some seeds to have. Right. I have like 2.5-ish stacks of walnut logs, I think. I'm not sure that's gonna be enough for the roof. But I'm just gonna put them in my pocket and take the saw up to the roof and we'll figure it out from there. It's February. It might actually stop being winter at some point in the future. That would be nice, having it stop being winter. Just like it would be nice to see an end of summer in real life, because Jesus, it's just so warm. Still. Or again, it's weird. I walked outside today, you know, as I do sometimes. And I was like, why am I in an oven? Why does it feel like an oven out here? Who did this to me? And the answer is the sun and the clouds. They conspired to make the outside oven temperatures. I did not enjoy it. Did enjoy the bread I got from the bakery though, so it was worth it. I shortly experienced the life of a loaf of bread, and then I got a loaf of bread. And walnut logs, and I can put a flint in here, and vine, and that goes over here. Beautiful. Alright. Windmill. Let's go. I also still need to figure out if I'm gonna put like roofy bits there. Like the roof bottom, maybe? Alright. Step 1. I don't know how many I need. I hope this is enough. It is even more than enough. Excellent. Alright. Now we need roof. Let's start with that and work from there. I'm trying to make a round roof happen here. So, that's gonna be complicated. So like that. Like that. How do I make the other roofy bits? Gonna need outer corners that are like that. Okay, and then presumably that's the inner corner. Okay. Okay, so I think it's like that. Yes, and we place on the left for the inner corner, and then it goes where it's supposed to go. Okay. This is going to be an odd roof, but that's fine. Nope. Okay. I think I don't have enough walnut logs, is what I'm finding out here. How do I make the roof ridge? That's the other roof ridge. The middle bit. Okay, we do. Because we do have a middle bit. That part I know. Everything else I'm making up as I go. Nope, that's the wrong one. This one. This one. This one. This one. This one. And we leave a hole on top of here because that's where my ladder to get out here is. Okay. Screw it. Just cut it all down. It'll be fine. Also construction dirt. Let's go. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. How am I gonna do that? Oh, I know. The lower bit. This bit. That bit. Okay. And then we have like a square and it's sensible. Awesome. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 inner corners. Bunch of outer corners. For the lower bits. Alright. That goes here. That goes here. That goes here. That goes here. Goes there. There and there. And there. Alright. These go here. And then I think this. And the number of these. One goes there that we can't put down yet. Oop. Way around. One there. One there. And we do this. And we call that good enough. That's where that goes. Okay. A little bit more. It's a roof. There we go. We have a roof. have the maintenance hatch. I have a windmill. It still needs some more windows, so I need to make more lead. And fix the bottom up, but... Windmill. The proportions look wrong. Okay, slightly better from back here, but only slightly. Well, maybe it'll look better once it has more sails. That's... I'm just gonna keep telling myself that. Speaking of... What's the situation for the linen here? Okay, once we have that, and once we have that... Right, we need support beams and 4 more linen for 4 more sails. So if I make all of these into that, and then make all of these into that, I can make 1 more set of sails, which I'm gonna do. Alright, this and this and this and this can go in here. And that can come with me, or it can go on the floor if it wants to. Who am I to judge? Yeah, the windmill still needs some work. I'm not happy with it yet. I mean, functionally, I'm very happy with it. Because exciting. Ooh, shiny. Technological progress. There's more sails. Okay, let's do the floor. I decided on rammed earth because, I don't know, reasons. So let's do that. And that's all of that. There we go. We can have a health hammer doing health hammer things. And the pulverizer and the quern and all those things can all go in there. And this heather can go there. Beautiful. Okay, I need to do some storage management. This is a mess. This is less of a mess. Hello. Hello, sheeps. Oh, it's only -5 degrees. It's basically already the middle of summer again. Let's have a sleep about it. Right, lead. I wanted windows. And I used up all the lead that I had already. So we're gonna go dig up some lead somewhere. That shouldn't be too hard. I think I have multiple spots marked for lead. Finding them on the map might be a problem. I'd really love a way to not just filter the prospecting, but the waypoints by like type or color or whatever. That would be cool. I bet there's a mod for that. Okay, lead. Lead is pickaxe and like a dark gray color. Down there. Oh, this is where I dug up some. So let's go there and also grab some of the bauxite that's there. That's smart. Let's bring a bunch of pie. And let's leave the construction dirt in the construction dirt barrel. It's a crate, not a barrel, but it is for dirt. I will keep one stack for falling into pits. Alright. Lead. Yeah, because we only have one more ingot and I need like... I'll need 2 more lead to make the remaining 6 windows I need. Alright, off we go. And while we go, we pick up all of the flint we find. Because we need flint. A wild Lilla. No, this is a very domesticated Lilla. But hello, knives. You shall be allowed a head pat today, knives. Because I feel magnanimous. You had a student today. How dare they make you do your work? How dare they? Did you teach them how to do crimes? Or like actual stuff? I mean, crimes are also stuff, but you know. Ooh, onions. Hello, pig. This is not a good way to go, I think. I think I should go around. Let's go around. You taught them how to do quadratic equations. I remember quadratic equations from school. I went to school. I learned those. That was when I was still good at math. I stopped being good at math once I got to university. And they made me do stuff with numbers that don't exist and those weird wiggly things. Look, you say that. I did actually once accidentally get bit by an alpaca at the petting zoo. Like, it didn't really hurt or anything. It was more like an accidental nip. But I did get bitten by an alpaca once. Like, nothing happened. It was just, I had food in my hand, and the alpaca was convinced that food needed to be in its mouth. So, nom nom. I got a little chomped on. I still have a picture of that alpaca as my phone background. Because it was my favorite. It was so pretty. It's so cute. I've forgiven all its crimes. Okay, we're going down there. So we follow the edge of the snow area. Also, like, it didn't even really hurt. It was just like, oh, that was teeth. That was teeth. Oh, sandstone. Sandstone. I like that it's sandstone stones. I don't know why, but that makes me giggle. Alright. Whee! Oh, I should go and do a thing this weekend. I should go to a museum or something. I got time to go to museums. I should go and do a thing this weekend. Someone come up with a cool thing for me to do this weekend. Not even stone, it's mud rock. Well, rock is just another word for stone, right? Just because it's a sedimentary type of rock and not an igneous or metamorphic rock doesn't mean it's not rock, you know? Doesn't mean it's not stone. I know types of stone. I've played Terra Firma Craft, read the handbook. I'm not quite a rock nerd. Like, I want to be more of a rock nerd, but also I do not want to commit to being a rock nerd. Like, I'm rock nerd adjacent. I think rocks are cool. And I have some, just like random ones. From the floor and stuff. And also from other people's floor. Alright. This is the cave where the lead was. I remember this place. I do not remember it well, but I remember it. And there is bauxite here, so we will just fall, apparently. And then we will collect it. And while we are here, we can also grab some prospecting readings. 1, 2, 3 is one. That one. Rock Nerd Society accepts me. That's very very kind. But yeah, I know there's rocks that come from just dirt that was sitting down a lot, which is a horrible way to describe how sedimentary rock is formed. But it is basically how sedimentary rock is formed. It's just like dirt that just sat there a lot. And then there's rocks that come from volcanoes. And I think metamorphic rocks used to be sedimentary and then they got changed by being warm and under pressure or something. I don't remember. I read about this once. I've read a Wikipedia article or 3. It will happen again. I haven't had a good, like, fall down a Wikipedia hole in a while. I should do that. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. It's like... It's different. It's a sort of squares and rectangles situation, I guess. Not all rocks are stones, but all stones are rocks or something. Okay, I got some bauxite. Now let's find where the lead was. I think it was over there where random dirt is. But this looks like something I did. Everyone who is not good with spidery creatures, avert your eyes now. We've got locusts. I hate them. They're not friend-shaped. Where's your nest is in the ceiling? Okay, I can take care of those. Because worth it for the loot. Rocks are not crumbly. Those are some odd, like... What's the word? Parameters? For deciding what you like as being a rock or not. I do agree. Okay, are you guys good? Are you done now? Are all of you done now? I think there's another one. It's very lucky for me that I don't play with these guys actually trying to murder me. Because I would be murder-killed so much. What is the right tool for these? I don't know. Might be the pickaxe. That's fair, Knives. You can remember the rock science later. The word for rock science, by the way, is geology, I'm pretty sure. So that's one rock science word I remembered for you. You're horrible. I don't know why we're going in the cave any further. We're here to find lead. Which, you know, is not here. It's up there, is where I had the lead. I'm not sure if maybe I got all of it, which would suck. Also, I am just going to leave all of the locusts to continue doing their crimes. This is just their house. They live here. They and their stupid metal spikes can stay. I will leave. Okay. What's down this cave? Is there lead? I'm looking for lead. Down this cave is just more bauxite. And then sandstone. Little truly a rock nerd. Still don't think so. But I will take your word for it. Okay, where is the lead? It's somewhere over here. That's borax. Oh, this is where I mined lead. I left a bunch of sandstone rocks behind. Okay, no search mode. Medium amounts. Well. Here's another tunnel I dug looking for lead. Okay. Mineralogist. Ooh. Fancy. Okay. Is the lead down? Where is it? Okay, down gets me large amounts compared to medium amounts. Also gets me some quartz, which I don't care for, but I found some. All this for windows. This is gonna keep happening. I'm gonna keep digging out of the side of the rocks. Is there more down? Okay, still medium. Oh, I dislike this. And not knowing where to look. I found some. There we go. Lead. Now we're getting somewhere. I'm gonna be able to make so many windows. And I don't know what else lead is useful for. Let's check what lead is useful for. Molybdecalcus and salt. Which can be made into an ingot, which can be made into solder bars. Which is needed for distilling stuff. And this is a metal that makes cool looking lanterns, I guess. Which is, it's a bunch of lead and a little bit of copper. Okay, cool. In case I want cool lanterns, I guess. Alright. Small amounts. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I assume the landscape around here is like a hill or something. Which would explain the that. The that, yes. Because most ores in this game are a disc that then gets smooshed along the lines of the top, like stone and dirt shapes. That's still trace amounts. Just get out of the hole. Put down the rocks. Because I don't want the rocks to go bad, which is not a word that usually applies to rocks, but you know, I don't want to have them despawn because that feels wasteful. Like, I made all this effort of digging them up with my precious pickaxe durability. They should continue existing. Okay, so we've got like trace amounts, so we have like 1 or 2 somewhere hiding here, which is fine. I say, and continue digging holes in walls. Okay, no, we're done. We have enough lead for now. I should grab some more of the borax, though. Because that's just useful stuff. Because it's what I'm using to make leather. Oh no, this is quartz. This isn't the borax. Wasn't the borax around here? I guess I'm wrong. I guess the borax was somewhere else. I guess there's some in that direction. Well, if it's quartz, I don't want it. It's just quartz and borax look really similar. Because, you know, white crystally things look like white crystally things, I guess. Great. Off we go. Back home. There is all... Oh, there's flint here. There's flint here. I do want flint. Oh, break with bare hands to extract flint. Oh, can I punch it with this? Oh, the flint just pops out. That's fascinating. That is not how I expected the flint, or it's not ore because it's flint. Flint is not a metal, so I think it's not ore. I don't know the technical definition of an ore, I guess. But I did not expect that to go like that. But I now have more flint than I had before, and I've found another hole to go explore. I need to stop doing that when my pockets are full of stuff. Ooh, 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 ooh. Shiny though. Shiny though. We gotta look at the shiny. Ruined weapons. A collapsed trunk full of sticks and ruined weapons. Some stones. An aged short bed. Aged torch holder! What can I throw out? That can go. I want this. Gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme. Great success. Okay, and then there's a bunch of beds here. But I think these are not the functional beds. These are the decorative beds. Cool though. And we got an aged torch holder, which are exciting because if you put a torch down, usually it'll go out after 48 hours. If you put it in a torch holder, it doesn't go out. It stays on forever. So now I can put that in my forge area, in my smithing area, and I can have a torch there for forever that I can use to light the forge and the whatchamacallit, the bloomeries, and I can use it for the pit kilns and all of the other kilny things I'm building, the charcoal kiln. Basically, very exciting find because it means I don't need to make one myself out of like bronze and stuff. And we love finding it's exciting things. Okay, now we go back home. And don't climb over the mountains if we don't have to. And we get some more flint. I don't have room for the lead bits, but I will mark them. Oh, I think they're already marked. But good to know that there's more copper and lead underneath there. It's not even freezing here. Truly. Winter might be actually ending at some point. Okay, there appears to be a lot of lead in this area, which is good. Lead is useful for stuff, possibly even things. Like weighing down your enemies when you want to throw them off the harbor. Just fill their pockets with lead. I'm sure that'll help. I don't know why that's the first use for lead that I came up with, when just earlier we looked up what we can use lead for in this game. But it is. So, be afraid or something. Maybe don't be afraid. I don't have actual access to lead. At least not more than anyone else. Ooh, quartz. Nope, that's just a rock. That's a flint. Yay, flint. Okay, we are in the hills, where there is a lot of hills to climb, and not a lot of flat area to just run across. Because I didn't go around. I'm still thinking about the punch the flint in the wall to get the flint out thing. Like, that feels weird for this game. Like, it doesn't feel in line with the rest of it, though it does make sense that there would be an option to get that flint without having a pickaxe yet. It just still does feel odd that that's how you get the flint. Nope, no, no, Lila, it's not cave time. It's not cave time. It's going home time. It's sled window time. Not cave time. Stop trying to make cave time happen. It's not cave time. There's my mountain. There's the weird and ominous stone tendrils, which tell me I'm nearly home. There it is, my home. There's my pigs. Hello, pigs. Alright. What goes where? This goes right here. And then torch goes in there. I don't like where it is. There. No, that also looks wrong. There? I guess there will have to be fine. Maybe I'll put it on one of these. I'd prefer it like halfway up. But that's not how that works, so that's not happening. Okay, put the coal with coal. Don't know where I'm keeping metal scraps. I think they're in the chest. Right. Let's get the hammer. Keep that stuff. Alright, that's 3 ingots. I only needed 2 ingots, so we've got enough lead now, and I'll just shove this into this empty crate. Right, so it's... I need 40 of this. Boop. And then we can make 2 ingots, so let's get some peat because it's lead, it doesn't need that high temperatures. Put the hammer back. While this goes, I can go put the bauxite in the mill. It is very dark in here. We go. Let's put linen away. I think I have ropes in the house. How's the melting process going? It's going excellent. I think I have, yeah, he's here. I'm gonna put them in my technology and shiny things box, which is this. Rope is a technology. Oh, I have 2 metal parts. I can fix the translocator underneath my house. We have made lead. Your family is leaving until Saturday. Ooh! Are you gonna do any silly things if you have your home to yourself? I'm a big proponent of doing silly things. Especially when unsupervised. You get to stream during the day. Hell yeah. Nice streams. I have been seeing you've been streaming, and then it was like the middle of the night for me, and then I was sad. Because I missed it, and I just do not have time to watch all the VODs that I want to watch. It's the whole thing. Okay, cool. We have lead. We have that. We can do that. And then we need to work on these 2 fuckers. I have made more refractory bricks. Okay, let's see how many can we make of the bricks. The normal ones. Okay. So this is that makes so few bricks. I can make 16 bricks. Oh, correction. I can make 18 bricks. God. This is never going to be done. Okay, so you need to be this, you need to be this. What about this? I don't know. I don't know what the floor needs to be. I don't know how Beehive Kiln works. Okay, there's 9 floor gratings. The walls and floor of this fuel chamber can be any material. Okay. So I'm going to need 9 of the thingies. And then down here is where the fuel goes. Well, that's gonna be annoying. So I'm gonna need like a fuel loading hatch somewhere down here probably. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Like this, and then have... I guess I can reach from here. Well... I have a lot of blocks to make. And the stupid doors I also still need to make because they're stupid. I need so much fire clay, and I literally only have 35 left. Okay, my lighting gets that done. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 pieces of glass. 2 pieces of lead. 2 pieces each of this. Oh, I made... No, I needed that many windows. I needed 6 windows. Or up there. Window, 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 window. Oh, you can see the sail going by outside the window. That's fun. None of it is smoking, so it's not going too fast. I mean, I guess I could do windows here. Also. The parts that don't have the windmill attached to them. Would that make the building look less awkward from the outside? Because right now it looks a little awkward with how the roof is. Let's try that. I think I like it with the windows, so I need another lead ingot. Well... That's a future Lilla problem. The current Lilla problem is going to be doing something silly. We shall do something silly. It shall be fun. And where was the cave entrance? We're doing a little bit of a cave adventure. Is it this one? Yes. Because down in my cave here, we have a broken static translocator. And I now have 2 metal parts. I don't have the gears to fix it. God damn it. I was so excited to go on a translocator adventure. That would have been so cool. Sadness. Much sadness. I'm gonna have to fight drifters and stuff to steal their gears because I don't have any. This is a different hole than the one I went down into, right? It's up here. This hole's better to get out of again. Big moon. Oh hey, you can actually vaguely see stuff because it's a full moon. Amazing. I still think this game is too dark at night. Oh, I do have the nuggets already. Fine, we'll do this. Make the lead. And I'm completely out of refractory bricks, so I need to make some of those, which I need the fire clay for, which I need to do the flint for, so let me grab my charcoal. I hope 30 is gonna be enough. Here goes the lead. Alright. I think I already have a stack of flint in my fire pit. I do. Alright. Preheat using the peat. It's preheating. Heat heating? I don't know. I tried to combine preheat and peat and it did not work out well. I blame the fact that it is warm. Alright, charcoal go. Because this needs to be heated to 1,000 degrees, which is many degrees. Alright. And it only starts heating at some sort of point, and it's stupid. Like, why is the fire already 1,000 degrees and you're still less than 100? Flint very rude like that. Alright, what else can we do while we wait for the flint to do the flint thing? We can put all of the spell back in the cellar because we're gonna need the corn. Check on the perishables. Everything else is like fine. Yeah. This is gonna take forever. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Okay, it's still very, very cold here. Maybe in March it'll be less cold. Maybe. If I ask real nice. Well, that's just gonna keep going for a while. What do we do? Sir? Sir? Get out of my house. Don't throw rocks at me in my own house. That's rude. Said don't throw rocks at me. And then he doesn't even have any loot. How dare he? Right, what other helpful things could I be doing while I wait for that? Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that window. Let's get that other window done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. There we go. Get the other 2 windows on top of the windmill. I guess we could work on that. Here we go. Nice and windowed. Okay. Let's get 36 of each of these, because that's the 3 pit kilns I have. I mean, yes, I could just make more pit kilns, but have you considered? I don't wanna. Okay, we've reached a speed for this that isn't horrible. It could still be faster. But it's a lot less infuriating than when it was on the front lawn. Now just the infuriating part is that I need to refill it manually. Three copper plates. I'm thinking thoughts. I'm thinking thoughts of copper plates. To make a hopper. Or even 2 hoppers. One to collect the stuff that I put in. That comes out. Let's go check on the flint situation real quick. Okay, we started with 30. We've used up 10 charcoal and not a single one of the flints is yet turned into the other flint. Okay, how much copper do I have? This is 12. This is 12. This was 12 copper ingots. Which is 6 plates. I only have 2 ingot molds though, so... Wait, no it's not. I'm just bad at math. It's bad at math time. I'm Lila and I'm bad at math. Apparently. There was some more copper over in the box. How's this going? We're making progress. Okay, so I need 12 ingots. Is that all of the copper I have? Bismuth, sand. Let's make some more ingot molds, I guess. Okay. So that's 6. That's nearly 10 ingots. Speaking of 10 ingots, let's put 10 more charcoal on the charcoal thing. Right. I want ingot molds. So that's 12. Whee! I need to get more dry grass from inside for the pit counts for these. Can I get a duplicate layer? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's not enough grass. Double check the flint. The flintening. Okay, so it's taken nearly 20 charcoal. Because I've put 40 charcoal in there now. And we still haven't gotten a single flint. Maybe the whole stack will go at once. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe that's what's happening. What was I getting? Grass. I have enough sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That didn't work because my pockets are full. And by pockets I mean hand. And feet. Light. 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 And make the other 2 molds. Because why not? Meow. And duplicate layer, go. And this can go right here. Alright. Grabbing another 10 charcoal. Just in case. Okay. So that's 23 already used. We're gonna get to 24. This is not an efficient way to do this. I assume the efficient way to do this is actually using a bloomery. I'm not gonna do that because I don't have fire clay to waste on bloomeries for making flint chunks. And now the stupid arrow needs to fill up. Okay, at least that's going somewhat quickly. Now, are you gonna do the whole stack? No, but you are not starting from 0. You just have to fill the arrow again. Okay, that's... We can work with this. We're making progress, finally. Water. Okay, so that'll just go. Now. I guess I'll go back to the pulverizer. I don't know why, but the ideal place to look at this from is halfway down, so you can see better where you're clicking, which side is done and stuff. Also, I'm like 99% sure that the spinny bit, if this is going in the wrong direction, so that it shouldn't be actually doing anything. But that's fine. Whee! Now rocks. What kind of rock is bauxite? Rock starter. It is a sedimentary stone. So slate is a metamorphic rocks. Yes, a metamorphic rocks. I'm smart. And then there's also marble. Marble is special. And then we have igneous rocks. Slate is a good rock. I like the layers in slate. They're fun. I think it's neat. Like the fact that you can like pry it apart. And also very pretty for roofs and stuff. Is cleavage actually the technical term for the rock situation that's occurring there? If so, very funny. I approve. Good job, geologists. I guess it makes sense because you can cleave it apart, kind of. I mean, that's why I built, because I like the slate. Look at my slate roof that I made. Yes, it's It makes sense. It's a word that works. Okay. Yeah, that'll keep going. I'll put 5 more on. And then that should be enough. Okay, those all require that, which requires that, which requires that, which now I'm just gonna let it all go and then do this. But then I should have enough fire clay to last me a while. Let's see, I can put this in here. Okay. I might need to make more chests. I mean, that's what this space is for. Chests, and storage, and stuff. Over on this wall, I'm gonna have a bunch of crates with all the different logs. I think that's gonna look neat. Should I put an in-between floor in? For more storage up there. Maybe. Maybe I should. Like I have over here. Kind of. With my rocks. And a bunch of empty space for more rocks. That's still going. Here's my Jonas parts. What do these do? Intricately wound spring makes resonator and night vision mask emitters. Alternate injection valve makes base return teleporter reductive interval pylon and night vision entity elucidation lens. Okay, and the inverted refraction cylinder makes the night vision mask emitters or terminus teleporter transpressor or rift ward. The night vision mask emitters are very interesting. Okay, so you need the lens, you need a cupronickel rod, you need the emitters, you need the night vision mask power assembly, you need an electrum plate, Jonas sub-assembly, a difference gear assembly, metal parts, lead plate, and Jonas part dual valence emitter. So this isn't gonna happen until 80 million years into the game. Got it. But then I can have night vision goggles, powered by time magic. Which is a normal sentence to say. It has snowed on my beautiful windmill roof. I still need to figure out what I'm doing with that area down there. Do I put a little, like, slanty situation on it? I think I do. I think I do put a little slanty situation on it, which is not the word for it, but it is what I'm using anyway. You know, this. We do a this. It looks a bit silly with the snow on top of it right now, but the snow will go away. You can punch it. Yeah, that's better. I'm not 100% on it yet, but it's better. I left these ones because I happen to know behind there is the floor, so we gotta leave those, otherwise we see that through. But that's better. I mean, we could, of course, go even finer grain on that, but I don't want to. Right, are you nearly done yet? The answer is no, it's not nearly done yet. It's going to take forever and ever and ever. And ever and ever and ever. How do we make the crates again? Like this. This is how you make a crate. Alright. Here we go. I mean, it is a block game. It makes sense. But also, yes, it's a little much sometimes. Didn't I have some spare? I did. Excellent. This. In there. And we can put the large planks back here and it'll be fine. And then we do the bald cypress and we cry a little because of the waste. And I can go up here. I mean, if you need thousands of something, you just shove it in one of these crates. Like, there's 421 sticks in here. And yes, I could store 421 sticks by making little stick piles on the ground, which look like this. But that would take way too much space, so I just shove them all in a crate and then they're invisible. They just take up one block. Or I could, you know, shove stuff into a trunk like this. But like, this is a fun storage option. Because I think it's neat. Let's do birch. Alright. We're making progress. Oh, right, yeah, the layers of sticks, but then you need to break the layers of sticks, but I don't have that many sticks, so I'm not gonna do that yet. But yes, I know about the layer of sticks for storage. Okay, we finally made all of the flint things I will ever need. So now I'm gonna do a smart thing, because I have a fucking windmill. I'm not going to do this by hand. I think if I just how do I think I just do that. Go forth, my windmill. Go forth. I need lamps in here. I need lamps everywhere. Also, hello, Winter Willow. I think that's how you pronounce your name. If I'm wrong, please tell me. I will try and mispronounce it differently. Well, does the power actually... Okay, it does not go through, so I will still need to do the thingy with the cogs and the putting it to the side, but for right now this works. It can just do that for the next year and a half. And there's my dirt. Inventory management. And we can put that away. We can put that away. Because I think I ran out of log types to saw. Okay. Don't have any more log types hiding in here other than these, but those don't count, and those don't count. Actually, those do count, right? Yeah, you can make aged oak boards, and therefore aged oak planks and crates and stuff, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna get that much of this stuff. Actually, this one doesn't make a crate, it seems. Okay, good. I mean, I guess I could put into one of the aged crates, even though the color is different. Whatever. We're just gonna have a little sleep. It's correct. Or feel free to just say Willow. Excellent. I can say Willow. I know what a tree is. Alright, why am I out of food already? More pie. Well, I actually should switch to making another stew soon. With the vegetables. Alright. Let's go check on how my windmill is doing. It still seems so dinky. My dinky little windmill. I need so much more linen. I can't wait for winter to be over. Alright, I guess that's a start. Right, because I get like 8 per, because it's how clay works. Boop, boop. Right, it's like this. Yeah. So I actually need more clay. That's what's going on. And I should really replace this with a crate. This setup is just not cutting it anymore. I can go in there. I can go in there. Whee! And Pete. Knives is free! Yay! Freedom for knives! These can go in a stack right here. I keep doing that. And then I just need 80 billion more of them, and then I can have my beehive kiln. And then another 80 billion more of them, and then we can have steel making. I really don't know how to do the floor thing in a way that is good. Oh well. Early nap? I approve of naps. You know this. You know this about... Right, I need more copper. Oh, prospecting pig. Where are you? Boop, boop, boop. This one, this one. Okay, so more copper and more clay. Well, there is a bunch of copper everywhere, so... Look, knives. I have a nap emote for a reason. The reason being I like taking naps. I had a nap today. It was a good nap. I only felt slightly like someone ran me over with a car after it. Alright, copper. Hello, Sam. Hello. See, my sleep still hasn't recovered from having to get up at 5 a.m. for the last 2 years. So I'm still waking up at 5 a.m. even though I don't have to. And then I get tired in the middle of the day and I need a nap, and it's a whole thing. Alright. Alright, is there any more copper here? No. Okay. There we go. In that case, I can remove these. I can go slightly over to the left. Oh look, I even still have the surface bits lying around. There we go. Sam, have you considered eating more then? If you need to nap because you don't eat enough. I heard food is delicious. Alright, is that all of it, or is there more? There's more. There more in this direction. Trace amounts. There's probably just like one more block somewhere. But I want it cleared up, so there it is. Oh, still trace amounts. Okay, one more. Very well. Is it more in this direction or in the other direction? I hate finding the last little bit of copper. It's annoying. Where is it hiding? It's a good thing I like the granite cobblestone. We can build something with all of these rocks I'm digging up. It can all go in their crate in the attic. Oh, it's in the ceiling right here. Found it. I also usually skip the last bit, but I want to clear up the markers around my house. So I'm using the patience that I have for menial tasks. And I'm cleaning up all of the last bits of the copper. There's still more. I am a very patient person. It's a problem, honestly. Like, I will be waiting for things forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And I won't even think about asking. And then it turns out that the thing I was waiting on actually forgot about me. And it's a whole thing. It's not happened too often. But it has happened before, and that's just like, what the fuck? Which is why I don't like being in waiting places where I cannot be physically seen. Which makes doctor's appointment with my doctor via their stupid phone thing a challenge. I was waiting for like 3 hours last time. It was not fun. Then again, better than my former psychiatrist, where you would go to their office with an appointment and still wait 3 hours past the time of your appointment to then get talked to for 15 minutes. There's a reason she's my former psychiatrist. Hate that woman. Oh, they definitely don't value people's time. They also have one of those stupid AI chatbots on their phone instead of actual people. Which means you can't fucking call them to ask a question or tell them information that they requested you call them about. It was... Apparently I'm still very, very salty about it. So... You know... Where is this last bit of copper? Now if I go over here, it should probably say nothing on copper. No, it still says some copper. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it could be... I don't know if it's a circle or if it's a square, so... Let's assume a square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna have enough granite to pave the world. It's fine. Guess we might as well do this. Keep the blocks. Whee! And I have too many rocks. Okay, this is probably not the most fun to watch, so we are going to leave the last bit of copper. I'm just gonna come back on my own time. And get it. It'll be fine. Alright, let's get the rest of the flint. Whoop, dip, 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 up. Let's also grab this back. And put that back. Because I'm gonna need to do more of that. Copper, 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 copper. Nope, first get rid of the rocks in the pockets. Pocket rocks. And also I need to make a new iron pickaxe, I think. That would probably be helpful. Oh, it's full of stones. Okay, well, next crate. I have more crates. It's fine. Alright. Okay, okay, I needed 12, so I need 2 times 20, so 40 more. There we go. Right. Run out of room for those because I put all of that in there. That's fine. Charcoal. Oh, right, and we're still waiting on those. Okay, I should get one of my crates for my fireplace. Don't have any of these that are nearly empty. Except for the red clay one, but I need more red clay also. Let's just make a new crate. Or get one of the aged ones from up there. I was putting away these. And then I was getting attic crate. Sure, this one will work fine. Had to contact your old cell provider. Already sounds like a nightmare. And you haven't even gotten to the part where you tell me about the continued horrors. Through the parent company. Because they don't have a phone number on their website. Oh god, that's the worst. The worst. Okay, sure, we can just have a barrel there. And we'll just have piles of copper on the floor. Because my storage situation is still atrocious. This also still needs a roof. Guess I could do a matching, like, slate roof. Like this. But there. Oh no. Oh no, Sam. Oh no. I'm already angry. And I didn't even have to sit through, presumably, a whole day of that, yeah. Why is there a boat horn inside my pig pen? Sir, that's not where your house goes. That's not where you live. That's where my pigs live. Leave them alone. I need to do a better job lighting up this place. Also, clay. I need clay. There's clay over there, there's clay over there, there's clay over there. We're good on where is clay. We'll have a sleep because I don't want to dig clay in the dark because then I can't see. I like being able to see. I mean, that's only 30 minutes, but yeah, that still takes a whole day. It's still dark. But my pit kilns are finished, so I guess we could do the copper thing first. it down on fire. I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to hammer them because I need to wait for them to be cold enough to pick them up, and then I need to do the thing. Okay. We'll not do that. We'll just melt the copper. And pour my ingots. I do appreciate the fact that despite me having quenched multiple things multiple times in this barrel, it's still completely full of water. It does not take any water to quench. And I need more of the grass. Soon it will not be freezing anymore. Soon I can plant my giant field of flax on its high fertility soil. I believe. Oh, I also need to make more charcoal again. $6. They threatened to go to collections over $6. Boy. That seems unnecessary. It seems rude. Spare barrel goes where other spare barrels are. Ooh. Ooh. I need to make more tannin. Because this isn't gonna do anything. Okay, I need to deal with all of that. Not right now. Right now we're doing copper things. How do I make the backpacks again? The other way around, okay. Inventory space. One more of it. The legal minimum for taking to collections is $2. Yeah, that is stupid and petty, but like, I guess that's just the world we live in. Come on, copper. Go forth. Smelt. So I can make these things. The fact that I have to smith a plate and I can't pour a plate is upsetting to me, though. Oh, I could also make lanterns. Ooh, I'm gonna make so many things out of all this copper. Okay, let's stop discussing the horribleness of capitalism. Oh, well, that's weird. Why is it doing that? My roof looks like it has holes, but only visually. It doesn't actually have holes. And only from the top. No, also from the bottom now. Why? I know there's a block there. Chisel it myself. The snow has broken my roof. Ooh, you're playing Final Fantasy XIV. Fun. How far are you? What class are you playing? What race are you playing? Tell me all about it. White mage. Cat. Excellent. Excellent choices. Well, actually, I don't like white mage that much. I am a scholar main through and through, and you'd think that would mean I'm good at scholar, but no. No, it just means that I refuse to learn any of the other classes. Actually, that... Okay, why can't I go through my roof? Excuse you, roof. What are you doing? What is your problem, roof? My roof is identifying as a problem, and I don't like that. Oh, come on. Do you really need that last piece of charcoal? Fine. Thank you. One piece of copper, 2 pieces of copper. Many pieces of copper. Forbidden caramel. Where did I miss to? Okay, I found it. It's fine. Okay, I can't pick them up while they're not hardened yet. And then I need to reheat them to make them into the plates. That's annoying. But future Lola problem. Current Lola problem, making another backpack. We haven't done the MSQ in at least 2 years. I mean, fair, same-ish. Not 2 years, but I stopped playing a while ago because expensive. Just me and subscription fees are not good friends. Okay, I can turn these... I cannot turn these back into their component parts. Okay, but I could upgrade them to mining bags with metal plates. Okay. Well, since I cannot... Can I store? Yes, I can store a linen sack in a linen sack. So that's my sack of linen sacks. Right, I had a problem of needing more tannin. Where's my bucket? And oak logs. I think that should be enough. Alright, so I have all of these that I can take out of there. I have 2 liters, which means I can do this. And I can fill this with water. And then I can put that in there. Make wheat tannin. And I can put 40 liters of water in here and put that in there, and then I can put those back in there. In the meantime, I do still have a scrape side. So actually, maybe I should have just done 50 and be done with it, but I didn't, so we will do that. And then we will put that in there just for having. And then we need to put more oak in here. Another 5. So I will temporarily store 5 oak logs in here, which is totally a reasonable place for them to be, and I will definitely remember I put them there. There we go. Now, I needed to get a bunch of clay. My iron shovel is just becoming my favorite thing I've ever made. More and more every time I need to do anything in this game. It's great. Like, definitely worth it. I thought I would maybe regret making an iron shovel, because what would I need an iron shovel for? And the answer is so much digging. All of the digging, all of the time. Always. Everything needs to be dug. I need to dig the clay, I need to dig the dirt, I need to dig the charcoal. All of the digging all of the time. Dig, 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 dig. Okay. And then we need even more clay, because my barrel is getting, well, it's still a crate, not a barrel, But it is getting low, and I like having clay on hand for any sort of clay forming projects I might want to do. Ooh, and also for mud brick. I like mud brick. I should make more stuff out of mud brick. And I need to finally get bees. I'm gonna find bees and I'm gonna have bees. Once the snow is gone, we must go on a bee adventure. I'm sorry, berry bush. You should have not grown on clay. I will go on a bee venture. Yes. It will happen. It's just a question of when. And the answer to that question is when it's not February anymore. And maybe there's less snow. Whee! Let's put that there and then fill up that last slot on my hotbar, and then I think that's enough digging of clay for right now. There we go. Right. And these all go over here. There we go. Now I feel better about the amount of fire clay in my possession. Alright, chickens. Okay, we still all generation 1. I mean, you haven't even laid that many eggs because you've been panicking and it's snowy and stuff, so that's fine. I did not really pay much attention to the chickens over the last few months. They're doing chicken things, which is mostly panicking because I exist. Right, I also have the path chiseling still to do. And then I've got a boat to build. Which requires firewood and logs. And I want to build a boat out of oak because I think it's pretty. So I'm gonna need to cut down more oak trees. Which is why I have these oak trees in my backyard. I just need to get more acorns and then cut them down. How my cranberries doing? They're doing pretty okay. Great. What else am I doing? What else was on my agenda? Right, we were doing this, but this is gonna take a while because it takes 20 million hours to do stuff. Right. Cool. Copper. We were making copper sheets. Alright, be set on fire. I don't remember how hot copper needs to get to be workable. I'm gonna say like 600, 700. I mean, I know I don't need to use the bellows, definitely, so I'm just gonna let it go. And I want to make a plate. So I'm gonna add the material, and I should have maybe hammered it out beforehand, but it's fine. I can just hit it a lot with a hammer. This is where a health hammer would probably come in handy for making plates and stuff. Well, I don't have one, so we're just doing this the stupid way. I'm doing the thing again where I walk around the anvil instead of rotating the thing or using different tool modes. I can see that I'm doing that. However, I will continue doing that. Excuse you. Really? Too cold to work? I'm being bullied. Can I not put you down on the floor? Okay, let's... Let's do it a little bit different. Okay. Okay. And lift, 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 lift. And now this one is too cold. Okay. Now we have one plate. Second plate. Okay, so that's gonna be one. We're halfway there or something. I still don't know how the heavy hit works. Like, sometimes I think I understand, and then other times it just does something, and I'm like, how did that happen? losing my ability to concentrate. I'm just pressing buttons. And too to work. And become flat. Come on. Copper. It's gonna get too cold to work before I finish this. Like right now. One. Oops. Okay, so that's one hopper. Some assembly required. I've eaten another whole pie again. One day I will understand how heavy it works, and it will probably be really, really helpful for smithing large amounts of plate things. Today is not that day. And to go to work. Yay. What if I do this like this? What if I do this like this? What if I don't give in to the chaos? I don't think this is more efficient than my previous method of just hitting it a lot, but it is different. And to go to work. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, there's... I ran out of coal. That would probably help to have more of that. I know that's a waste of bellows, however, I'm impatient. For this thing in particular. Usually I'm fine. But apparently this requires impatience. And there is a bunch of other copper plates. Now, how does Hopper work? Is the next question that I have. Because if I just, okay, that's... How do I point a hopper into this thing? Okay, it just falls through. Do I need a chute? This block can be used to transport items with the help of gravity. Okay. And for that I'd need to solder stuff. For which I would need my lead and a soldering iron, which requires a copper chisel. Okay, what I could put the hopper here. And then some sort of box underneath it. Right? Oh, I need more cattails then. That can go in here for now. We're doing science. So if I put that in the hopper, it ends up in the basket. Okay. So if I now take the box out, and then it falls on the hopper. And well, one of them went in the basket. So if I make sure they land on that block, which I could do that prettier, but and then I have the bauxite down here. Yes, it's floating in midair, but it's working. It's slightly more automated. I'm very proud of myself. Oh, I'm gonna need to get more quartz. Which, I mean, that's not a problem. There's quartz literally next to my house somewhere. Yeah. The olivine is gonna be the annoying thing to get then. Because that's all the way down here somewhere. Down there. Okay, so I made 3 copper plates to make another hopper, and that doesn't work. Unless... No, I don't think that works. I'm gonna have to look that up, I think. What? Haha! That's so cool. I'm very proud of myself. we'll just put that plank there, and I guess I can make lanterns with my extra copper plates that I made. Or look up how the thing works and then maybe do that. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it here for today's stream. Good progress. Good progress on the windmill. Very proud of it. Can't see it because it's dark as heck, but good progress. Alright. Any of my friends live? No, because it's not my friend's live o'clock. Because that's at different times. Anyone cool in the Winter Story category that I feel comfortable rating? Probably not. No, not really. Don't know people. I don't wanna send anyone to people that might be not nice. Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna end here. Boop, 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 boop. Where's my buttons? There's my buttons. Boop. Thank you all very, very much for joining me, for hanging out and being generally awesome people. I will see you all next time. No promises on when or what. You know how it be. Except, you know, next Thursday. Another scheduled stream. I've stuck with it for 2 weeks now. It's definitely working. Yep. If I tell myself that enough, maybe one day it will come true. Either way, thanks for hanging out. I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.